Hey guys, welcome to the channel. This is a very impromptu video because I have to say I'm kind of getting sick and tired of these videos posted by Madzie, I think that's how you pronounce it. Who is she? She's back. Bougie. Um and commenting about Alexandra Rodriguez. And I know I've made a video about her before, but disclaimer again, I am not shaming her. I'm not talking down about her. Um, I am not that type of person. I am never gonna spread negativity at a period because we have enough of it in this world. There's too much hatred in this world. There's too many bullies in this world. There's too many people who they just they they don't think about people. And I'm kind of sick and tired of it. So that's why I'm making this video. And Alex, let me fix my glasses. Alex, if you see this video, um, I just want to let you know that I'm really proud of you for sharing this part of your life, for sharing all of your life. Yes, you've made mistakes, and you're probably going to continue to make mistakes. We all do. That's a part of being a human being. Is we make mistakes, we learn, and then we grow from them. So, um, I just want to discuss some of the things. Um, Alex mentioned in her newest video about, I think it was like her update Q&A, and one of the questions was, are you going to talk about your binge eating? And Alex said that she hasn't been binge eating. Now, for anybody who has suffered with binge eating disorder, they're probably saying, no, we don't believe you, Alex. And I can say from personal experience because I am recovered from binge eating disorder. I suffered with it for 10 years. I've been recovered for 2 years now. And one of the big things that you can see in a person who has binge eating disorder is they will gain a massive amount of weight in a very short period of time. Alex mentions that she learned about genetics and about this medication that she was on. It's all, guys, it's all bullshit. And that's one thing that I'm going to call Alex out on is she needs to really talk about her binge eating disorder because she has no idea how many people she could help. Like her platform is so huge. She could help so many people. I need to pause this because my husband is calling me. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so back what I was saying. Her platform is so huge. She could reach so many people if she were to just open up about all of it. You know, you don't get to be her size in that in that short of a period of time without binging, or if she's not binging and then restricting, she is eating continuously throughout the entire day. And I'm going to say that's probably not happening because I think, well, maybe it is because maybe her husband has gone back to work. Because I know, everybody was quarantining at home. He was working from home. And if he were home, he would be seeing her eat all day long. And I don't think that would, she would do that. People with eating disorders, they tend to hide it from people, you know. Um, so I just wish she would just be honest about that, not blame it on genetics or any type of medication. Now there is a thing like certain medications make it easier for you to gain weight because what they do is they trigger the hunger hormone ghrelin. Now that is a proven thing, but it's very easy to control your eating if you don't have an eating disorder. Okay? Because you'll see people who don't struggle with food, who have a healthy relationship with food in their body, the medications that they're on that typically, might cause weight gain, you don't see them gaining weight. They are, they stay the same size. So I just got to call bullcrap on that. Um, Now I do know that she talked about intuitive eating. And now, Alex, if you're watching this, I recommended you this book 2 years ago. I really wanted you to read it because it changed my life. Anybody out there watching this video, if you're struggling with an eating disorder, I want you to read this book. And I think I made a whole video talking about intuitive eating. This book changed my life. So this is the other caveat into Alex's weight gain, because in intuitive eating they talk about the honeymoon phase, and the honeymoon phase is where you, like, all the foods that you used to binge on, you now allow them into your diet, and what tends to happen is you gain weight because you're allowed to eat all the food that you were restricting before. And it happened to me. All of 2020, I guess 2019, all of 2019, while I was working on learning intuitive eating and healing my relationship to food in my body, I gained weight because I allowed myself to eat whatever I wanted. And what happened is slowly over the course of that year of eating the foods that I had, restricted for so long, what happened is I noticed that the bag of chips in the cupboard were full longer. I noticed that there was cookies in there, you know. It wasn't like before when I was binging and restricting where I'd put some cookies in the cupboard and I would go to eat them the next day and they're gone because I'd eaten them all the day before. Food was lasting longer because I no longer was craving them. And when I did have a craving for it, I would eat like one or two because I was satisfied. You know, when you restrict for so long, you binge on food. It happens. And, it's like, say you are, you've been on a long car ride and there wasn't a rest stop in between. So you couldn't eat for 5 hours and you were just ravenous. By the time you get to, say, a refrigerator, wherever you're going, you kind of eat everything in the refrigerator. It's natural. So over the course of 2019, I gained weight and I gained quite a bit of weight. I gained 40 pounds. But during that time, I also learned to love my body. And what happened is the next year, 2020, while everybody else was worried about gaining weight, I was losing weight because I no longer craved the foods that I used to binge on. My body just wanted good food. And what I say by good food is all foods. I ate all foods in moderation, and I didn't. It wasn't like I was moderating them on purpose. I naturally moderated them. Like if I had a big cookie, I would eat a few bites and I was like, oh, okay, that's enough. I don't want to eat anymore. It was just natural. I didn't have to force myself to eat half of it and put the other half away. And that's what intuitive eating does. So if Alex is still continuing to read this book, study it, learn it, work on herself, then she's going to gain weight. And I just really hope that, um, you know, through this process, she's actually learning that all of these foods that she's been eating are really crap foods. Her grocery haul the other day, I watched it and I was just really kind of like, man, there's nothing good in her grocery haul, but I'm having to remember that she's working on intuitive eating. And Alex, if you're watching this video, I think you should do a series on the principles of intuitive eating and your process of working your way through it. It could be so beneficial to people. It might inspire others to pick up the book Intuitive Eating and go through it with you. I think it could be incredibly powerful. Okay, so enough of that. Now let's talk about these people. This who is she? Who's she? Listen here, lady. I don't know you, and honestly, I do not like you. I think you are a negative, foul woman who has created a channel all about bashing her, Alexandra, to no end. When you called her a blimp, I think that's what you called her. I watched your video. I only watched a portion of it because I was so disgusted by the way you talk about her and treat her. Yeah, she messed up before. Yeah, she got called out for it and she continued to deny it. But finally, she came out. Okay? So we have to stop looking at people's past and continuing to think that they're going to be that person they were a year ago or 2 years ago. People learn and they grow. Okay? Um, I think you're just so negative. And how come we've never seen your face? What do you look like? Are you afraid that people are going to bash the way you look, like you bash and knock other people? Oh, I can't even. I can't even. Okay? We are all in this world trying to make it, trying to live like with our purpose. And if your sole purpose is to bash other people, I just want to let you know that God sees you. God is watching you. And I just want you to just check yourself, because if you think that you're going to live your life like this, and then when you go on to the next life, if you think that God is going to let you his into his world, into his beautiful life that he's created for us, if you think he's going to let you in, you better guess again, and you better start checking yourself. You might want to question your motives in this world. Check your morals, check your ethics, because it's not cool at all. Um, yeah, I just, with so much negativity that's going on, like, why can't we put out positive things? It's hard enough. Like, seeing all the people out there in this world, like seeing all these beautiful people constantly, day in and day out, celebrities, Instagram, everybody is like, they look picture perfect when it's all lies. It's all lies. And I just want to see somebody who's freaking real. And for once, Alex is trying her best to show us like what she's going through. And Madzie, man, I am like, I was actually liking you for a minute in the beginning, because the way you analyzed her videos was actually good. You were pointing out things that she could change that would help her. But man, now you're just, I don't like it at all. You also are a person that needs to check their morals. I don't know who you think you are, but if you think God is going to let you up there without big questions, you better guess again. Okay? Um, man, I wish I knew how to put the video like inside this video so I can like break down everything that you say, and just to pull it out, and so you could see just how negative you are. You know, there's a lot of things that I could say about you that are very critical, that might have you second guessing yourself, you know? But that's not who I am. I'm not that person, because I have to check myself before I say something negative about somebody else. Because what are the things that I'm doing that are negative? You know? That's how I choose to live my life. I choose to go out into the world and spread positivity and to uplift people, not tear them down. I'm just so over it, you know. Um Obviously Alex is struggling with her body, okay? We all see that. She tells us that. Of course we want her to be open and honest with us. because it helps people. So, all of you reaction channels who constantly tear her down, stop. Check yourself, okay? What if somebody was coming at you at every corner, just analyzing everything you effing do? Stop. Guys, stop. We have got to stop putting out so much negative shit into this world. We had somebody run over people at a Christmas parade. We had a kid shoot up a school again. There are people killing other people for no reason. The left is fighting the right. The left is demonizing the right. The right is saying the left is wrong. Please, guys, please. I'm just begging you, each and every one of you, when you walk out of your door and you step out into the world, I want you to ask yourself, how do you choose to proceed into this life? How do you choose to care for others? Yeah, it's just some really deep thoughts, about what we're putting out into the world. We got to be better. We got to do better because it's not cool. So, Madzie, who is she? Is she back? Commenty, all of you who are doing these reactions, um, I think y'all should stop, honestly. Your videos are just nothing but negative bullshit. Um, you're editing, making these baby voices, um, childish, just absolutely childish. And you have children. Who is she? Is she back? You have a kid? You have more than one? Do you want your kid to grow up and to watch a video that you've made so negatively about another person? What if your kid grows up to have body image issues? What if your kid is obese and somebody makes videos about your kid? How are you going to feel? Yeah, no, I don't think you'd like it very much. And the videos I made in the past about Alex were all to help her, to show her that she's falling into these diet traps. Um, my videos have been to try to show her, like, hey, read this book, read Intuitive Eating. It can help you. It changed my life. It healed me. You know. Anyways, I've said enough. I don't have anything else to say other than, Alex, keep doing you, girlfriend. Um, it's time for you to be 100% completely honest about your binge eating disorder. Share it with the world because you could help hundreds of thousands of people. Hundreds of thousands. Also, please think about doing a series on intuitive eating. You can do the principles, the 10 principles with your followers, with the people who subscribe to you. I know I would enjoy watching you go through each principle in intuitive eating. I would love to watch the changes that happen to you and your body as you go through it. Um, and also exercise, Alex. Get out there, go for walks. Um, your body has and this is not a shaming thing, so please, everybody, get it straight. But fat on our bodies is an incredible energy source when it is broken down into energy. Okay, it's an incredible fuel source for the body. So, Alex, I want you to, if you just keep pushing through it, as you lose weight, as the fat is being burned for fuel, your energy is going to go through the roof. Okay, so you don't need You don't need food as energy at this point. Let your body break down its fat and turn it into fuel. And that fuel is called ketones. Ketones are an amazing energy source for the body. Anyways, okay, that's it. I've had enough. I've said enough. Y'all have heard enough from me today. So, to each and every one of you, please choose to go out into the world spreading the most positive energy that you can. Okay, and take care. Uh, I love each and every soul on this planet. I hope and wish for the best for everybody. And have a good night. All right. Bye.